Our assessment is very simple. It's not meant to stress the user, it's not meant to confuse them. It's meant to create the most predictable environment possible. So we show a target moving in a circle, clockwise. And we use eye tracking to characterize how well that user synchronizes with the predictable motion. It's an important brain function. It's how we orient ourselves to a moving world. And this is a technology that can bring fast, mobile, objective measures to the point of incident, and it can be used to track cognitive performance, your ability to orient yourself in space. At the end of the day, we have to make a medical device, and there's an expectation of quality that comes with that. If we can't deliver a consistent, excellent user experience, our customers aren't going to trust the results that we provide. And we turn to Cantina to fill that void. Jay and Danica, they have the skill to provide something that is maintainable, that is extensible. It's a platform that we can use in the future, and it delivers an excellent user experience.
The way that we approach our work in general, and in particular with a client like SyncThink, which is a small, lean startup, we can just immerse ourselves into their problem and basically think of ourselves as SyncThink employees, operate in their best interest. And what would I do if I were the VP of engineering for SyncThink? And that really shapes, our work ethic, our process, and our collaboration with Dan.
I guess one of the main challenges for me was thinking of how to improve the user experience of these assessments. Several of them are originally pen and paper assessments, and translating those into an interface that makes sense and is in some ways easier to use than the pen and paper assessment was an interesting problem to solve.
Going into this engagement, we recognize that SyncThink is the expert in eye tracking. That's not Cantina's expertise. But we do have expertise in Android and in cloud. So those are really the skill sets that we brought to the table. And we were working very closely with their data scientist, who is also a software engineer, to take his raw data analysis code and wrap it in a production-ready, scalable system.
We have a cloud platform that's scalable, that's extensible. So if a client comes to us and they want to integrate their electronic medical record system, we can do that. And we can do that pretty confidently. If we have a client that wants to scale to sports performance or integrate another sensor technology into our platform, that's something that I can confidently approach now.
One of the things that's, I think, unique to Cantina is our willingness to be flexible with process. And that doesn't mean that we don't have process, and that doesn't mean that, in the ideal case, we don't follow our own. But one thing that we do is tailor that process to our client. And recognizing the technical savvy of the client that we had in Dan, we were able to leverage that and collaborate with him in a very open way on such a technical project too. That was actually really critical.
Well, I think one of the important aspects of any project is making sure that whoever comes after you inherits something that is easy to maintain, easy to extend. And if it's us who's inheriting that thing, then even better. We've already set ourselves up to continue doing the work in a fast, easy way.